Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this This is the channel of the TTTV channel. This is the channel of the TTTV channel. I am your host with the most mouth tonight. We've got the crew from the TTFL League tonight, and also this is going to be one of the classic tracks, which is it's an old classic track, which is Belgium. I'll try and give you all the stats as I can, as quickly as possible. Just in a rush again. So, like I said, I'll talk about the stats of the guys from the TTFL stuff as quickly as possible. Oh, interesting stuff here, ladies and gentlemen. Just before I talk about the stats and of the track itself, I've just been told from the weather crew there's going to be rain at the end. I don't know if it's the qualifying or the race itself, so I'm just trying to get some more confirmation coming in now, but this could be absolutely insane stuff here. Just trying to see who else has come out first. Bishy. So Bishy will come out first. Yeah, so while watching Bishy in the in this car, I'll talk about the track itself. It's called Spa-Francorchamps. I don't know how you pronounce it, but that's itself. But I've just been told with more details from the weather crew, there's going to be rain at the end of this race. End of the race. That's what's going to happen with the rain. So it's going to be dry, as far as I know. It's going to be dry, all round stuff. But in the race itself, there's going to be definite rain. So they need to think about it with this, guys. Will they go for the quick dry setup and then try and hold on to see if the rain can hold on for the last few laps? Or is it going to be like halfway and try and see how it goes? We'll have to wait and see how it goes. But we will have 22 laps of the race tonight. Like I said, we're going to go through their qualifying lap like I always do with the first person on track. So, Bishy, you're on. You're on live and exclusive on this TTTV channel, and coming up to the first corner now. Well, passing the start finishing on land now, coming up to the first corner now. He needs to brake heavily there. Then coming up to, which is the oldest famous part of the track, El Rouge, as I always call it now. Trying to be absolutely delicate there, passing the turn 2, 3, and then passing Radillon now, and then coming to the Camel Straight now. This is coming up to, which is the end of first sector, and he's got a 29.7. Coming up to the fifth corner now, which is Les Combs. 6 and then 7 down here, and trying to do everything he could. Getting to turn 8 now, trying to be a little bit of lock up there, but he can try and do if he B's and Q's it here. Then coming up to the blind corner, the corner with no name there, and then coming up to Pouon now at turn 10 now. Then coming up to Blanchimont. Oh, he's got a little bit wide there, but he might keep up and go with turn 11. Then come to Rivage onto turn 12 now. Then coming to Fagnus is in 13th. Then coming up to turn 14. Now, this is the part which is the end of the second sector now. Then coming up to turn 15, which is the curve Paul Ferrer, what do you call it? Then coming up to the longest straights here. Trying to be absolutely spot on around here. Coming up to passing turn 16. Then coming up to turn 17 now. Then coming up to, which is the crucial last two corners, turn 18. Lock there. Oh, Maximus is disqualified by going the wrong way. Coming up to turn 19 now, passing the chicane, and he does a 1:42.6. That's a cracking time. But Maximus will have a disqualification. Not sure what actually happened there with his car, but to be fair, Bishy on his, I don't know if he was on the last few races that I've seen, but if it's not, and this is his first ever race, that's a cracking time to be fair on the super soft tyre. I'll watch Charlie. Charlie's coming up passing after the second sector now. He's on the medium tyre at the minute, so that should be a good opportunity around here. But I will be talking about. I have to wait and see what happens here. What can old man Barrett's done a 1:45.6 on the medium tyre. On the medium tyre, so try and see on turn 18, then turn 19 now for Charlie. Will he have the golden ticket to get into pole here tonight? We'll have to wait and see. No, 1:45.4 on the medium, so about 2.8 seconds behind the leader, which is Bishy at the moment here. But hopefully they'll try and do another lap in here. But this track is absolutely, you've got to get a spot on. It's one of the longest tracks. Like, that's why it's like 22 laps of the race. But anything could happen on here. Anything could happen. Honey Badger's going to do his lapping now. So I'm going to watch him now coming to El Rouge. Sinclair, the winner from last week's race, has done a 1:44 flat on the medium tyre. Fate Benfica. I'm guessing he's a Benfica fan on that one. But he's done a 1:43.1 on the super soft tyre. So that's a good time, to be fair. Alan Kay has done a 1:46.2 on the medium tyre, so he needs to speed up a little bit here, but hopefully he'll try and catch up. Honey Badger, oh, he's not doing his lapping now. Crazy Legs, what can he do? Unfortunately, he's on legs 11, on 11th place at the minute in bingo terms, but hopefully he'll try. Oh, hit the wall on the corner with no name there, but yellow flags set on there. We had yellow flags just there, but hopefully they'll. Oh, one of the cars, one of the Toro Rossos could be. It was Charlie. Charlie has made a mistake on that, but I was going to watch Crazy Legs, but I'm still watching. I'm going to watch Recon now. So Recon, I was just speaking to him just before the race started. He wasn't feeling too good. But hopefully, he said he loves this track. He absolutely loves this track. So hopefully he'll bounce back here. So this is a chance now. He must have made a mistake or at this point here. But he's going a little bit wide there. Good evening to everyone that's joined the session here, ladies and gentlemen. If you've got any questions, queries, I'll try and do everything I can. Honey Badger's done a 1:42.7 on the soft tyre. The soft tyre, brilliant stuff, absolutely brilliant. Plaster is on 1:46.3 on the soft tyre. What? Siege has done a 2 minutes 3. He's definitely going to have to do that again. Definitely going to do that again. So Siege is going to try and do that lapping again. I think he's the man to look out for. Plaster's retired from the session, considering he just finished, unless he made a mistake at El Rouge. There must be a mistake at El Rouge because there was some yellow flags there just. So he must have hit the wall, something there. Still watching Siege, he's 6 seconds quicker, so 1:57 at the minute. So that, if it stays like this. So Siege, he's the man to look out for in the league standings as well. So this will be interesting stuff because you got Honey Badger, you got Sinclair, who like the top 2 drivers of the last few races that I've seen. Yellow flag set to 2. Yellow flag set to 2. I have to wait and see what happened there now. Good evening to Kieran. How you doing, mate? You alright? Hope you're going well. There's some debris there, just there, from what Charlie did earlier, but Silly Bang will not be happy with that. It's like bang, and the wing has gone on that situation, but hopefully the debris will be cleared up as quickly as possible. But what can Siege do? 20 seconds. Ooh, he will get a 1:47 at the minute, I think. 20. Yeah, probably a 1:47 at the minute, unless Siege somehow gets it a little bit quicker. Funky, but not that funky. But it could be a funky wonderland there. But he's in the top 10 at the moment. But what can Siege do? He's on the 1:43. A 1 minute 43.6 on the medium tyre. That's a cracking time, to be fair, on the medium tyres. Regarding tyre wear situations, regarding tyre wears and everything like that, I think the tyre wear for this track, you have to get everything spot on. You have to get everything spot on. It's for the guys who are on the medium tyres like Siege, Sinclair, Alan Kay, they've got a good advantage of going further along. Uzi, but not that Goozy, has just retired from the session, so something must have happened on Sector 2 again. Just trying to see if there's any action going on. So what can Alan Kay do? Alan Kay is not doing his lapping at the moment. Frankie looked like he was about to do his lap. Peng is doing his lapping out. Oh, passing El Rouge, trying to avoid. That's the most difficult track of it more. Going up the hill in that fast pace, you just never know what to expect. Oh. Siege always knew how to beat me out on track, Kieran said. I don't know. Siege is one of those drivers who does some good does some absolute belters up there, but he's gonna have to watch out for like Honey Badger and Sinclair if you agree with me on that one, Kieran. But it's like I said, I will talk about the stats in a minute. We're coming up to 7 minutes and 10 left of the qualifying, so nervous times here for the guys who have, like I said, some of the majority of the drivers have done their lap-ins, but Recon, Maze, Crazy Legs and Peng, not Pang, Peng, is doing this lap-in now. So what can he do, Peng, on his couple of laps here? He made a mistake. Whether he's gone back, try to go back into the pits, or he was too late there. But Peng did a 1:46.9. Have to wait and see whether he would have enough time to get back into the pit stuff. Just trying to see who else hasn't done a lap in yet. We're going to look at Maze. Now Maze, like I said, he needs to get something out of it to keep the Renault boys going this season, because I don't know what's going to happen. I have to wait and see how it goes. But what can Maze do? Will may the force be with him always on that one. So what can on the soft tyres? So he's on the soft tyres at the moment here, so he's coming up to passing the first corner now. This is, like I said, always El Rouge, the most trickiest part ever. If you can master it, you are absolutely a legend. Oh! Mace was on the car, but somehow he got kicked out. Hopefully he'll bounce back as quickly as possible. But Benfica did a 1:43.1, so yeah, that's still good times, to be fair. Like I said, do you reckon Bishy would hold on for first, or do you think Honey Badger would get a nick, or do you reckon Benfica might pit first? We'll have to wait and see, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have to wait and see. Coming up to 5 minutes 10 left of the qualifying for the TTFL League itself. Brilliant stuff. Absolutely belters. So what can Charlie do? Charlie, what I saw earlier, he made a mistake on the corner that he just went past, or one of the corners and stuff. But he needs to try and bounce back. He did his time on the medium tyre with 1:45.4, but with the super soft tyre, should get into like at least the 1:43s if you can master it as well. But the guys, majority of the guys are on like the mediums and soft tyres, so that's what the tyre where I would have gone for the medium or the soft. Especially when you go to do like a one stop as well. But we have to wait and see what can Charlie do. Charlie moves up to 5th. He's done a 143.6. He's done a 143.6. So he's moved up to 5th. However, he got split by the medium crew of Siege and Sinclair. I'm going to watch Benfica now. Not the football team at the minute. I'm just watching Fate. The Fate is on his hands here to try and get into first. 4 minutes left on the qualifying. 4 minutes left. This is absolutely insane in the membrane stuff. Just trying to see what happens here. Just trying to do everything he can. Oh, this is absolutely insane stuff here. Oh, trying to go through these corners here. I'm just worried. I'm just wondering what's going to happen. Alan K's, like I said, Alan K did a 145 earlier. Some of the guys need to get that out quickly because this is proper. I think that the guys who are already out now, I don't think they've got enough time to do another lap in as well. So this is like their final lap unless they do 2 laps of this. Which, if I was in Benfica's Fate Benfica, I would just I wouldn't risk it for a biscuit. Peng has retired from the session. He's done a 136.9 on the soft tyre, but he doesn't think that he can get enough time on there. So 2 minutes 45 left. 2 minutes 45 left of the qualifying. But what can Benfica do? So Benfica needs to try and get a decent lap on the last few corners here. This is the part like the bus stop chicane. Now, oh, he might be slow. 43. It's quicker. But unfortunately, that lap was invalidated. So he's going to have to try and do another run in now. Charlie. Oh, we'll have to wait and see what he can do. Oh, his mate has come back in. I doubt he'll have enough time. Because it's normally like 20 to 25 seconds to get out of the track itself. But let's wait and see what Charlie can do in this. But like I said, at the moment, quite a few drivers are already out, either on the out laps or... Oh, who's that? I think that was the Red Bull of Benfica. 1 minute 40 left. 1 minute 40 left of the qualifying, but this is absolutely insane stuff. Who can knock off Bishy? Bishy. It's like a bishop, but Bishy. It's like he's playing a chess game here. Charlie is retired from the session. He's playing a chess game, trying to hold on for first. He won't do his time. He won't do his time at the moment here. But Mays is retired from the session. That's a bit of a shame because I would have liked to see what time he would have done around here. But I will do the standings before we start, and I will do the usual the sponsors as well. Recon moves up to third. This is absolutely insane stuff. Absolutely insane stuff here. But we have to wait and see. Oh, he hit the wall there. I've got 40 seconds left. You know what's coming in my stream, guys? You know what's coming? The usual, and I know you're going to say this, the usual countdown. Time is up. The time is up. They usually do the timing up of the fans. They've stopped the fans of the Crystal Maze as always. But I tell you what, they have stopped the qualifying tonight, ladies and gentlemen. They've stopped the qualifying tonight. There's some oh! Honey Badger! Honey Badger, something must have happened on that corner there. That was a weird stuff there from Honey Badger. Really weird there. I don't know if he's going to get some fresh tyres or what, but that was a bit of a weird stuff there. That must have made a mistake. Oh, brilliant stuff! Absolutely brilliant from Recon. He said he absolutely loved. Oh, brilliant stuff! Absolutely brilliant from Sinclair. Recon Sinclair. Oh, brilliant stuff! Absolutely, to do it on the final bit of the qualifying. Brilliant stuff. Where's Badger? Badger's coming up too. The last few corners. Now, this is absolutely vital stuff to get his McLaren, trying to be as close to his McLaren teammate in 4th place. Oh, he's on the super soft tyre at the minute, Badger. But here we go. He might get a 40. He's still at 44.2. He's improved his time, but he's not moved any places. So this is what you see, is what you're gonna get. Sinclair. Immense stuff. Absolutely immense stuff from Sinclair. Brilliant stuff. What a lap. I was just about to say, Recon, after I said earlier he's struggling with the cold and stuff, but he said he's absolutely loved the Belgian track, and he said he absolutely nailed it. I think Bishy would be absolutely fuming as well, because he would have had a decent one. Here are your short qualifying for the Belgian Grand Prix for the TTFL Racing League. So you got Sinclair in first, Recon second, Bishy in third, Honey Badger in fourth, Benfica fifth, Siege in 6th, Charlie in 7th, Crazy Legs 8th, Badger 9th, Alan K 10th, Old Man Barry 11th, Plaster 12th, Frankie 13th, Peng 14th, Mays 15th, Uzi 16th, and Maximus with a DSQ. Mays and Uzi have had no time whatsoever. Recon says, ha ha ha, I thought I had it. I thought I had it. Rest in peace. I thought you had it, to be fair, Recon. I thought you just nailed it, but I'm swear you're just going to have to get Sinclair after this. But who knows? Who knows? Good evening to Wilco. He says, go, 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 Recon. So we've got a Recon fan at the minute. What do you think is going to happen tonight? Do you think there'll be a shock tonight? Do you think Sinclair will hold on for first? Do you think anyone would take over Sinclair of the race tonight? Send us your thoughts, send us your comments in, guys. It will be interesting to know on this. Good evening to Jeffrey Henney. He says, go Recon! Go Recon! You can do it, Dutchy, if you B&Q it. I've said that last bit. I have to wait and see how it goes. But I will do the standings now while the guys all prep themselves, because this is the longest standing. But I will remind everyone, there will be guaranteed rain at the end of the race. So whether it's at the last quarter of it, or is it at the end? Oh, sorry, at the halfway marker. We'll have to wait and see what it goes. But like I said, Sinclair. Look for the standings from last week. The constructors, you got the Renault with a 127. McLaren is in second with a 108. Sauber is in third with 82 points. Toro Rosso is in fourth with 60 points. Red Bull's in fifth with 53 points. Williams is in sixth with 52 points. Haas is in seventh with 46 points. The Force India is in eighth with 32 points. The Ferrari is in ninth with 27 points, and the Mercedes is in 18th place. Sorry, 18th place? I do apologise. 18 points. That's 10 constructors. Why is that 18? I don't know. You got, for the driver standings, Siege is still holding on in the lead of the Drivers' Championship. Oh my God. Sinclair's trying to warm up his tyres. He doesn't want to get into the grass quickly. Siege is in the lead with 100 points. Honey Badger is in second with 86 points, so he's closing up on Siege. Recon, who could have had pole, but Sinclair just pipped it on the last bit of the qualifying, so he's in third. Sinclair who's improving. Ever since I joined the commentary box, he has improved left, right, centre. He's in 4th at the minute. Frankie is in 5th with 34 points. Mays is in 6th with 27 points. Ganera is in 7th with 24 points. Badger, normal Badger, is in 8th with 22 points. Old man Barry is in 9th with 20 points. VSR Lambo is in 10th with 18 points. Scott is in 11th with 14. Alan K is in 14th with 14 points as well. Plaster is in 13th with 13 points. Maximus is in 14th with 12 points. Charlie H is in 15th with 9 points. And Uzi, but not that Goozy, is in 16th place with 8 points. And I believe there's some new drivers in of Fate Benfica and Bishy as well. Here we go. I'll do the usual sponsorship during the end of the race as well. Thanks to the comments, guys, much appreciated. Here we go. What can we do on the Belgian Grand Prix for the TTFL League as well? We got 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 red lights, 5 red lights, and we are go. Oh, looks like a good start from everyone. No issues, no tissues here. Oh, I'm trying to see if there's any action. Oh, one of the McLarens has gone off there, but oh my God, El Rouge! Recon trying to close in on Sinclair. Oh, some of the cars have gone wide there. One of the McLarens. Honey Badger. Oh no, there's a mass of crashes at the back. Oh my God. Oh my Barry, Siege, Honey Badger. They have all, because it looked like Honey Badger went wide there, hit the wall. And because of that, caused some of the drivers at the back to... I'm surprised there's no safety car. Surely there's going to be a safety car. Oh my God, the McLaren. One of the McLaren's Badger's trying to get ahead, and he does it with ease. What a move. Brilliant stuff. Absolutely brilliant move there from the normal Badger. But that, the story of the race so far, you got Omar Barry, Siege and Honey Badger have all gone off with a DNF on the first lap of this race so far. Absolutely insane stuff here. Badger really wants to try and get past Plager. Plager? Never heard of that before. I do apologise. Siege has left the session. Maximus has retired from the session as well. But Plaster, what a move! Oh my God, Peng. I don't know if Peng has got any. Rico's still at 149.4 there on the fastest lap of the race. Benfica, Peng. Oh my God, the McLaren and it looked like. Oh, not McLaren, sorry. I don't know what I'm saying next. Alan Kay trying to close in on Mays. Maximus has left the session. We've got Mays trying to close in on Frankie. But also we got Frankie's closing on Crazy Legs in 6th place. So we might have a move here. 2 in a bed. Oh, brilliant move. What a move. Absolutely brilliant from Frankie. He's definitely got that funky move there. Brilliant stuff. What a move! But can Crazy Legs get in front? Oh, brilliant stuff! They're still going side by side. Oh, what a move! Oh, respect! Absolutely respect from these two drivers, and it's only on lap 2. Oh, Frankie's got wide, but Crazy Legs will get back ahead into 6th place. Brilliant stuff! What a move there! Oh my God, still watching this battle here. I don't want to leave this battle here. Absolutely insane. And I'm losing my voice. Losing my voice here. Want to say thank you very much to Jeffrey and Wilco saying, love the commentators also. Nice work, guys. Wilco says, yes, love the enthusiastic commentator. Magnificent battle on there. But what a move! What a move from Frankie. But unfortunately, he had to go wide on, I think that was in turn 10, I believe. Between 10 and 11 at Belgium. Bishy's got over 147 flat. DRS is now enabled. Oh, There's Badger closing in on Plaster now. This is the one. This is the one where they need to be absolutely spot on here. Keep the cam on that battle. Well, I'll always look at the battles close enough there. I have to wait and see what happens here so far. Henry said, oh! Crazy Leg says DNF'd as well. I was looking at the comments as well. Absolutely insane stuff here. Recon's moved up to first now. Bishy's in second place. But I want to try and get back to Badger at the moment here. Ooh. Like I said, the drink is all you need on that one. So, still watching some of the battles here. We might have a battle here going on. Maybe a 4-car battle here. Plaster. It looks like, I don't know, Frunky. Looks like Frunky's got a bit of a wing damage. I don't know if he's just let Plaster through or what, but we'll have to wait and see how it goes here. But can't... Oh, Frunky! What is going on? Frunky's lost his car, and because of that, he must have contacted with Badger, because he had the 5 second. It looks like a 5 second or 10 second one, but Badger's going into the pits. I want to try and look at Sinclair in a minute, but I want to see this battle quickly with Alan Kay and Mace to see. No, okay. I'm going to watch Sinclair. Sinclair going side by side with Bishy. And makes the move. Brilliant stuff, but can Bishy? Have to see what happens here. We'll have to wait and see what happens here. But we had 17 drivers started, and now we've got 11 remaining of this driver situations here. But absolutely madness start from, if you just joined, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely madness. For the guys who are new to watch, oh my god, Bishy's car, absolutely madness here. Absolutely mad. Have to wait and see what happens here. Yeah, there's quite a lot of DNFs to be fair. That's just weird stuff going on. Frunky has DNF'd. Frunky has DNF'd as well, so this is madness. After lap 4 of the TTFL League, we've had 17 started, 10 remaining, and there's a little bit of gaps between each of the drivers now, so hopefully they'll try. I don't know if there's some issues with the car itself or what, but we'll have to wait and see what happens here. But Sinclair's done the fastest lap of 146.6 as quickly as possible here. Recon's still holding on first at the minute, but Sinclair he'll need to watch out for Sinclair because he's just done the fastest lap. Honey Badger's left the session, so what can these guys do? So still watching. Oh, Bishy went wide there. I don't know if it's because of El Rouge, but because Charlie might have a chance to try and get the oh, side by side. Oh, wheel banging there, but I thought Charlie might have just done it there. Bishy needs to calm, because if he doesn't watch it, he just went on the grass there. He might have lost out a little bit of time on the tyre wear situation. But I want to see this battle going on, left, right, centre. So, still watching from Charlie's point of view. Can Charlie get into the top 3 as quickly as possible? Try and get past Bishy, who looks like he's struggling with those super softs at the moment here. I think the guys who are on the mediums and the softs, they'll be absolutely delighted so far. We'll have to wait and see how it goes. I don't know if their tyre wear... The tyre wear looks like it's all okay at the minute, but I don't know if Bish is just absolutely struggling at the minute here, but we'll have to wait and see how it goes. But let's see what Charlie can do from 4th place. The two drivers still on the super softs at the moment. I think the tyre wear, unless I'm mistaken, the tyre wear can last up to possibly, I know the mediums last 11 laps, at least, well, more than 11 laps, probably about 15 laps. So it just depends on if these guys want to try and go as far as they could. But Charlie was trying to close in on Bishy, but oh no! Crash! Absolute crash there! Bishy was in 3rd, and he must have. From what I saw earlier, he looked like he was struggling up the hill there, up the El Rouge hill. Some of the guys are absolutely. We've had absolute madness here. El Rouge is like the most dangerous part of the track. Has caused 8 drivers. Plaster's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Bishy has left the session. Charlie tried to close in on Uzi, but at this rate at the minute, I would just go for the medium tyre, Charlie, to be fair, and just go all the way for one stop. Boy. Unless he can do super soft softs, which is very much doubt it. Unless they're confident. I mean, we'll have to wait and see how it goes. But last time I checked, between Recon and Sinclair, there were I think it was 2.5. Now it's 2.2, but Sinclair's going to the pits. Softs early, to be fair. 5 laps of the softs. Unless he's made a mistake. Charlie's gone in. I'm trying to see who else is closer at the moment here. But Sinclair, is Sinclair going for another softs? Sinclair going for another set? Yes, Sinclair's going for another set of softs. That's quite interesting stuff here. Unless he's going to try to do the super softs at the end, so he's doing a guaranteed 2-stop at least here. But absolute madness, and we're not even halfway of this race. Madness stuff. If you just joined, you probably think, what you should see, silly bang, we'll have to clean all that up afterwards. But absolutely madness. We had debris galore, mainly on El Rouge corner, or El Rouge up the hill, and then last few more corners there. But I have to wait and see how it goes. But Recon's still holding on. He's got a 16-second gap between himself and Uzi. But as he said earlier in the race, like when I was speaking to him earlier in the race, he said he absolutely loved this Belgium track. Absolutely loved it. So he needs to try to do something to try to get past, stop Honey Badger and Sinclair. But unfortunately, Honey Badger, Siege, Ulman Barry were the casualties of the first lap itself. And then Maximus somehow had a DNF, and then there's quite a few drivers who had a few DNFs straight after that. So this was all in lap 4. And then you got Frankie and Bishy just the last few laps recently. So still watching it from Alan Kay's point of view. Recon. But yeah, fair play to the Recon's going for the super softs. It's getting cloudier. So, alright. For the guys who are in the who's watching right now, predict when the rain's going to kick in. I've been told by the weather crew there will guarantee be rain in this race. What lap do you think the rain will kick in? Bear in mind we're on lap 8 of 22. And at the rate it's going, based on the track itself, I think it wouldn't be surprised if it was going to be hit by lap 12, 13, maybe. But it could, might prove me wrong here. But, oh, this could be a good battle here. Rico's just got ahead of Uzi and Sinclair, because Sinclair's going for the soft tyre battle here, but still watching Sinclair point of view here. Uzi going. Uzi's just let Sinclair through. I think Uzi's saying, "I'm not battling you, mate. I'm not battling for this race on this one." So I have to wait and see what Sinclair can do. We're still watching from Sinclair's point of view. As you can see, Recon's just should pull away from the situation here as quickly as possible. But we're on lap 8 of 22 of the TTFL league tonight. But madness, absolutely madness stuff tonight. I still can't believe we've had 8 drivers who've had all DNFs. Madness, and 3 of them were in the first lap. 3 of those 8 were the first lap, so madness, absolutely madness. Recon's pulling away, left, right and centre here. Yellow flags on sector 3. Sinclair's done the fastest lap of 1:46.3. Good time on him, well done on him. Uzi's going into the pits. So, still waiting for that rain to kick in. Still cloudy, but it may be on lap 12, 13. We have to wait and see what happens here. Fate Benfica has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings here. We have to wait and see what happens here. I'm still watching from Sinclair's point of view because this is the only closest battle we've got so far in this race. Until Uzi just come out. Yeah, so still Sinclair. Still watching from his point of view. I mean, if I was in Sinclair's point of view, I think this would have been the best move to get on the softs. Because the super softs only lasted probably about 6-7 laps. If you can manage it well. With the soft tyre and the medium tyre, the soft tyre should last up to like lap 11, 12. Have to wait and see. And then you got the medium tyre, which should last up to like lap 15, 16 in the 50% races. But this is just my predictions. But we have to wait and see how it goes. But Badger's going to try and close in on Uzi, who's just come out of the pits for fresher medium tyre. But Badger's got 5 laps of the soft tyre. Recon's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. At this moment in time now, Recon would drop down to second. Sinclair will move up to first if it stays like this. I say if it stays like this, based on that. Recon's to the fastest lap of 1:45.4, so he is trying as quickly as possible without getting any more penalty situations here. But Badger's trying to close in on Uzi, but not that Goozy. Oh yes. Plaster has gone into the pits. Went from the super softs to the from the softs to the super softs. So still watching Badger. Have to wait and see what happens here. Oh, there is rain. Rain has started at the first corner. You might see some glimpse there, but it's definitely raining on this track now. I did say I predicted lap 12, 13. So the guys who have just pitted for like newest tyres, like the super softs and the softs, they'll be absolutely fuming. They'll just probably have to hold on for a few more laps until their car decides. But what a move! What a move on Badger! Brilliant move! Absolutely brilliant move! Yeah, you can see it's raining, kicking in now. But I reckon I'm probably about another few laps in before it gets even worse on the track. Absolute madness. We've got Benfica Plaster for one battle, and then we've got Uzi to close in on Badger for 8th place respectively. Oh yes. You do need that drinks now and again. Because my throat keeps killing off after now and again. But still watching this battle here from Uzi, trying to close in on Badger. Looks like he's struggling at the minute. I think the guys have just pitted recently. Oh my god, that could have been nasty for Uzi. Like a silly bang moment there. Like bang! And the wheel's gone, or the wing has gone. Benfica's a little bit closer to Plaster, who's on fresher super softs, but he'd be absolutely killing now because The medium tyre should do well with the wets situations until it's decided to like full on wet track. But at this moment in time, this could be the crucial point of view. It depends on what they do at El Rouge here. Look, Benfica's done it absolutely with ease there. He's trying to close in on Plaster now. Try not to injure himself on that one, but Uzi's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. He did not want that at all. He did not want that at all. Recon will stay in first now, considering he's got 4 seconds worth of 4 seconds. I was going to say 4 seconds worth of penalties. That's not true. I do apologise. He's got 4.1 second gap between himself and Sinclair. So it just depends on who's going to be the one to blink first for the Inters. Or would they hold on to be on full on wets at the end? I don't know if it's going to be full on wets! Benfica nearly lost it there, but Plaster tried closing on Charlie. Look, Charlie looks like he's really struggling with that medium tyre at the moment here, but Plaster looks like he's absolutely delicate. Oh my god. Madness here from the TTFL Racing League. Oh my god, that he really wants to get Plaster really wants to get past Charlie as quickly as possible. But I have to wait and have to be delicate here, because this is a part of the most interesting stuff here, ladies and gentlemen. But if you join this, Plaster's moved up to 5th. What a move! What a move! Charlie drops down. Charlie blinks. Sorry, Alan Kay blinks first, but Charlie's gone in. Benfica's gone in. They're saying that their tyres are not good enough for this track. They should be going for the Inters. Badger goes in as well. Yeah, Alan Kay. Alan Kay pits. Benfica Inters. Charlie Inters. And it should be the same suit for Badger and Uzi. Yeah, Inters there. But top 4. Oh, this is quite an interesting battle here to see what happens. I did say lap 12. Brilliant prediction there. Why didn't I bet on that? Oh, Benfica! Benfica nearly lost it there. DRS is now disabled. DRS is now disabled, but Badger trying to close in on Benfica. So Plaster, Mays, Sinclair and Recon would... This could be a brilliant move by Alan Kay if he does try and catch up to them. But obviously I know he's about... interval. I know Alan Kay is 57 seconds behind the leader, but... Recon? What's happened to Recon? Recon's lost a bit of his front wing. It looks like he's... Yeah, it's really struggling. And because of that, Sinclair moves back into first. Oh, Recon will be absolutely livid with that. But hopefully he'll bounce back quickly. Recon's gone for full-on wets. Yeah, Recon's gone for full-on wets. So he's thinking that they're going to go for the full-on wet tyre. I don't know about you guys, but I don't know if that's a good call there from the Red Bull driver. But I mean, looking at it now, to me at the minute it's intermediates, definitely intermediates. But I could be wrong. It could be heavier near the end, but then again, he might lose so much time between himself and Sinclair. Sinclair could get another win here if he can pull away from Recon as quickly as possible. But Badger. Oh! Plaster went wide, but what a move from Badger! But they're still going side by side. Mace, the force is with him into 5th. What a move! brilliant stuff. Absolutely brilliant. Plaster's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Oh, contact. A little bit of contact there, but Badger moves up to 5th. No, Miles is back up to 5th. Brilliant driving from these two. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Badger. I think Rico will be absolutely livid with... I don't know. Don't think he's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Uzi. Another DNF. Another DNF. He did not. Safety car. Alan Kay has DNF'd as well. What's going on? Oh, I think that was Alan Kay's car. Alan Kay went on the side. He must have lost the corner at turn 15. He must have made a mistake at turn 15. But now, we've got a safety car, ladies and gentlemen. Now, hopefully the safety car does come out, because in another situation that I saw recently this week, the safety car got stuck in the pits in one of the tracks. So, I have to wait and see what happens here. Is the safety car already out? We've had 17 started. We've got 7 left. 10 drivers. Safety car's there. He's got out of the pits. So they're just waiting for the leader. This could be a frantic ending of this race. This is what I'd love to see. Would this be the greatest move that Recon has done now? Considering the track is getting even heavier now. It just depends on if the guys want to gamble and go for the wets to the end, like what Recon's done, or go for the inters and see what happens here. But what's your thoughts, guys? Do you think Sinclair would hold on for first? Do you think Recon would just nick it based on a brilliant strategy move, which I thought at the time was not would have been cursing on the Red Bull car, but I think he would have lost out quite a bit of time with the Sinclair driver as well. But Sinclair pits. Sinclair's pitted. I'm going to go up to him. I want to see if he goes for the wets. Surely he would go for the wets, or he's going to try for the fresh inters. Definitely full on wets. So he's just got ahead. He's just had a free pit stop, and Recon oh, Sinclair. What a strategy move there by Sinclair. If he'd done this would be a fight to the end here. Alan Kay says, damn, threw away a podium there. What happened, mate? What happened? I don't know if your car, was it your car that went off at turn 15? Passing end of second sector into third. We're just finding out. Recon YouTube says, beep, 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 dude. Got one change. Yeah, we've got one change there. But so the amateur Plaster's got a 5-second stop go penalty for crossing the pit exit white lane as well. White line. Line, whatever you call it. But yeah, Recon will be thinking, what do I need to do to try and get past Sinclair? After Sinclair did a brilliant strategy move there now. As I said earlier to Recon, I thought it was a bad move on the strategy stuff, but he's done a good, he's done the right move, to be fair, because the raid's getting even heavier now. So I think this is the best move for the guys who are already on, well, for Recon already on the wet. So this will be a fight to the end here. Alan Kay has just commented saying, lost the back end on the wet curb through turn 15, tried to catch it but couldn't. Oh, mate, what do you do? It could have been your podium. It could have been a good podium finish tonight. Hopefully you'll bounce back in the next race next week. But I don't know when the safety car's in. So we're still waiting on the situation here. But this is quite interesting stuff here, ladies and gentlemen, because absolutely madness here. Alan Kay says the joys of no assists in the rain. So for the guys who are on no assists, fair play to you. Fair play to you for going no assists tonight if you're doing like this, because mutual respect there. See the top 4 drivers already bunched up together. Seeing where Badger is? Badger's already coming up to the start finishing line and they're coming up to El Rouge now. They'll need to catch up quickly before the safety car gets back in. I'm not sure when the safety car would pit in. I would love it if it's like the last few laps, as in like 3 laps left, because it'll be a fight to the death. And it's now or never. I'm surprised Charlie and Mays still going for the inter tyres, whereas Badger, Plaster and Benfica, they've all gone for the wets. And it's definitely wet tyre conditions, surely. It's definitely wet. Oh my god. So we have to wait and see how it goes here. What's your predictions for tonight? Do you think Sinclair would hold on? Do you think Recon will just nick it at the end? Or do you think there'll be a shock from this last bit of the safety car? Don't get me wrong, this is one of the classic races tonight, because it's kind of like you just did not know what to expect from this race at the Belgium track itself. With this as well, I don't know which one to pick now, because you've got 7 drivers left. It's memories just flooded back in '98 when David Coulthard, I was going to say Coulthard, like in the posh mode, Coulthard, and there was like a masses of crashes in that part as well. Alan Case's Plaster and Badger fight for podium here. Yeah, I would guarantee Badger and Plaster to be fighting out for the podium, because I think Charlie and Mays have made a massive mistake here. Unless the rain dies off. Safety cars in this lap. Safety cars in this lap. So surely the guys are going to try and bunch themselves up. This will be a fight to the death, to the finishing line here. Badgers, there's quite a few penalties here. There was a Plaster. Badger's retired. Oh, there was a crash. So Badger crashed out. We've got 6 drivers remaining. Yellow flags in all 3 sectors. Plaster's got a 10-second stop-go, exceeding track's limits here. Badger's left the session. Oh, Plaster will be absolutely livid here. Recon. What can Recon do? Good evening to Lewis. How you doing, mate? This is the last 7. Will be fun. Charlie and Mays giving a huge gift from Alan Kay. Yeah. Oh, Recon. They're trying to hold on there with that El Rouge there. But what can Recon do? Without the DRS. Yellow flag set to 1. Yellow flag set to 1. I'm still going to watch this battle between Recon and Sinclair. Absolutely madness stuff here. Depending on how Sinclair can hold on his tyres and hold on with the wet situation. Sinclair has the better advantage here because he has got 2 laps younger compared to Recon's tyres. At the moment here, oh my god, this could be one of the most frantic finishes ever. Recon's made a little bit of mistake and it's dropped a little bit there. Hopefully he'll bounce back as quickly as possible here. Benfica tried closing on Charlie there. But absolutely madness here. Yeah, Mays and Charlie, they'll be a sitting duck here against Benfica. If they're going to have to watch out for that as well. So, okay. Do you think Mays, which one out of Mays or Charlie do you think would take the final position? Oh! Side by side! What a move from Charlie! He's definitely had the golden ticket to get to the podium stuff for tonight's race. What a move from Charlie! Charlie and the F1 factory, brilliant stuff. Forget football factory, forget the chocolate factory. You got the F1 factory here, and he's put it back into third. What a move from Charlie, brilliant stuff. But I want to see if Mays can try and close in on Charlie. But Benfica wants to bounce back into this as quickly as possible. Oh yes. Could this be the moment that Charlie's podium stuff holds on tonight? But we'll have to wait and see how it goes. But Mays looks like he's struggling a little bit, drifting away from Charlie at the moment here. But we'll have to wait and see how it goes here. We'll have to wait and see how it goes. Alan Kay says Benfica lost it at the top of Radulon. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I didn't see that, but thank you for letting me know, Alan Kay, because I was trying to watch this battle between Charlie and Mays to see what happened here, but hopefully Benfica will try and close in on Mays before the end of the race. The rain is absolutely kicking it down, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the rain. Absolutely madness for these drivers to drive in this, but anything could happen tonight. Anything could happen. Can Sinclair hold on for first still? 4 laps remaining. 4 laps remaining of the TTFL League. Brilliant stuff. Absolutely immense stuff here tonight. Lewis says Benfica is always making mistakes. Needs to be trying to stop making the mistakes and be consistent to stay in the top half as quickly as possible. Yellow flag set to 2. Yellow flag set to 2. That could... Oh, Plaster. Oh. Plaster made a mistake on one of the corners there. He must have gone wide at Belgium. And then messed up at turn 11. But Mays, can the force, as I said this every time, will the force be with him to get back into the podium stuff? Or would Charlie and his F1 factory try and hold on for third in this penultimate race itself? I will say this is an absolute classic. We've had absolute brilliant qualifying laps, madness last laps between Sinclair and Recon. You've had so many DNFs, like 11, and I'll say this again, 11 DNFs. 17 started, 6 remaining in this manic race. But this, and then also we've had a safety car which has kind of bunched them back together, which is what I like to see. But they've all a little bit spread out now. Rico looks like he's really struggling with the wet tyres at the minute, and Sinclair looks like he's pulling away with ease here at the minute. But I think at the moment here, unless Sinclair makes a massive mistake, I think it's his win for the taking here. But like I said, I always do the race strip. I do apologise for any background noise. Hopefully sort it out soon. But like I said, normally I do the sponsorship for TTFL. TTTV and TTFL is brought to you by Weak Wi-Fi Solutions, the place to go for all your internet issues. Who will take the drive of the day away tonight, and who will win the A Logo Fastest Lap Award? Don't forget to check them out for any graphic and thumbnail requirements. And also, I'll do the fastest lap now. So Recon, I don't think anyone would match 1 minute 45. in the rain. If they do, they're an absolute nutter in the wet as well. But looking at this now, I think Recon would would Recon will definitely win the A Logo Fastest Lap Award for tonight's race. So well done to it. But Driver of the Day will be sorted later on, and I'd like to see who's going to be the Driver of the Day of tonight's race, because absolute madness here, absolute madness. I would say Mays, because he's moved up 11 places, so he started 15th and he's at the moment would finish in 4th at the moment, so that's a great drive from Mays. So at the moment he'll be my commentator's driver of the day, but it'll be the driver's of the day situation for TTFL. So absolutely madness here. Alan Case's driver of the day, Charlie. Yeah, also Charlie as well, because he's done a good job, to be fair. So he's done a good drive as well. So, and I don't want to curse it there, but Charlie made a mistake. This may bring Mays back into play for 3rd. This will be 12 places he's moved up if he can catch up to the podium stuff here. Charlie made a massive mistake on that one. Alan K says he nearly lost it. Yeah, he nearly lost 3rd place. And he nearly lost that great best position he's ever had in this race tonight. But we're on the penultimate lap of the TTFL league itself. So Sinclair would definitely... Well, Charlie could get 2nd if he can try and get 1.4 seconds quicker to Recon, who's really struggling at the minute for the wet tyres. They try to be absolutely delicate at El Rouge, or Eau Rouge, as I always call them. But I have to wait and see what happens here with Mays. I don't think he's got the force in him. It's like Mays. Use the force, Mays. Use the force. To try and close in on Charlie. Peng has left the session. So, still watching this battle going on between Charlie and Mays. At this moment in time, Charlie would, unless he made a mistake, any more mistakes, he doesn't want to do any more, because Mays is really closing in on Charlie now. So, still watching this battle here. Lewis says only achieved 2 laps. Ugh, 2 laps. 2 laps. Hopefully he'll bounce back on that. But what can Mays do to try and close it on Charlie now? They will have to be very wary of that corner there. Absolutely insane stuff here. But what can Mays do? Can Mays try and close in? Alan Case is staying on into this, looking like a good call for Mays and Charlie. It could, yeah, it could be a good omen for Charlie and Mays. We're on the final lap of this race. But like I said, if Charlie can try and catch up to Recon, but the rain's absolutely heavy here, Alan. It's absolutely heavy here. But looks like Charlie, as long as he doesn't make a mistake at El Rouge, looks like he should be fine to finish off the race here. But where's Sinclair? Sinclair's coming up to, which I believe is turn 8. So he's on turn 8 at the minute. Mays looks like he's good. I think this is what you see, is what you're going to get, unless Plaster's already got a 10-second penalty as far as I know. So when you try and close in on Benfica, who's already 44 seconds behind Mays in 4th place. So I think this is what you see, is what you're going to get on that one. But I think, don't get me wrong, Recon did a brilliant drive, but Sinclair is in immense mode. Every time I see him, he's always like winning or at least guaranteed in the top 3, Sinclair. So fair play to him. He's coming up to the final sector now. So what can Mays do? Sorry for the jumping off the different cars here, guys. I'm just trying to see where Sinclair is finishing, but I will watch the last bit. Alan K says there's very little spray off the inters and there's no water puddling, so the grip is still there. Yeah, I agree with that one, mate. Sorry, it's just I'm watching it from the rain's point of view on that one. But congratulations to this guy here called Sinclair, who's just won another race of the TTFL League. So congratulations to him, well done to him. And he made the right call at the right time. Charlie drops down, 5 second stop go unserved, but Mays moves up to 3rd. So Mays moves up to 3rd, finishing. So brilliant stuff. Recon will be absolutely gutted there because he gambled for the wets earlier on in the race. When the safety car come in, Sinclair was way ahead, look, just ahead, enough time to get ahead of Recon. But he would be absolutely livid. I think Recon would be absolutely livid that he didn't get the win. But fair play to Sinclair for winning the race. Recon in 2nd, Mace in 3rd, Charlie in 4th. Benfica will cross over the line now in 5th, and then Plaster finishing in 6th place. So that is what you see is what you're going to get on that one. But yeah, well done to the drivers here tonight. That was a massive boost here. Brilliant stuff. Well done to Sinclair again. Can anyone stop Sinclair? I think it was only between him and Honey Badger who tried to get some decent points for the last races that I've seen anyway. But can anyone stop Sinclair? I don't know if that would put him ahead of Siege, but that could maybe close, to be fair, in the Drivers' Championship. So well done to him on that one. Here are your race classification for the Belgian Grand Prix for the TTFL League. You got Sinclair in 1st, Recon in 2nd, Mays in 3rd, Charlie in 4th, Benfica in 5th, Plaster in 6th, Badger, Alan K, Uzi, Bishy, Frunky, Crazy Legs, Peng, Maximus, Old Man Barry, Siege, and Honey Badger. They've all had DNFs tonight. Just showing the screen here in case the stewards need to have a look at it afterwards. But brilliant stuff from the guys here. Absolutely insane stuff here. Recon YouTube says, I crashed because of the wet track, man. Man, oh man. Madness. I'm just waiting for some of the guys to see if they want to stay to speak for a bit or they want to go. Just have to wait and see. But I will be speaking to Recon of his situation here. So just trying to see if he would be available. Same with Plaster as well. See what his thoughts are. So I do apologise, guys, for a bit of a delay on this. I'm just trying to see if some of the guys would like to join in. Crazy Legs is in there. Good evening to Recon. I'll just go get some of the drivers in. So see if they're joining in, and then I'll speak to you in a minute. All right. You're on, mate. Just make sure you got your loud voice to be shared is on. Cool. Okay. So at the moment, Charlie and Plaster are on a different chat. So whether they want to chat, we'll have to. I don't know. But I'll invite Benfica as well to see what his thoughts were of tonight's race. But yeah, absolute madness from tonight's race. To be fair, it's just a brilliant race.
Yeah.
So Recon, tell us your thoughts. How? I bet you're absolutely livid slash gutted at the same time tonight.
Yeah, I had such a good start on the dry track with the soft tires. I flew away the first few laps. I was really proud of myself, and also I was really proud of the qualifying. I didn't care too much that I started second because I know if you start pole, the chance of getting overtaken in the straight is immense. So I overtook him in the straight, pulled away. Then the rain started coming in.
Yeah,
But before that, I pitted to the super softs because I had to pit because the softs weren't making it to the how you say that, the wet
yeah,
track.
yeah.
And Sinclair pitted as well, so I had a free pit stop on the super softs. So I had a good few laps on the super softs. But then the rain started to come down. I was 5 seconds in front of Sinclair or something, and then I spun with 130R because I didn't expect it to be that wet because I was going to the pits after that corner, but I spun into the barriers, front wing
Yeah, absolute,
broken.
absolutely
I pitted,
madness.
and then I thought it's going to heavy rain after the race, so I pit for wets
Yeah,
and not for inters. And then the safety car came out, and I could not pit for new wets, so I had to do with 20% rear tires, and that's really
oh,
bad in softs.
yeah, yeah. That's just madness. I thought this was the as I was speaking to you earlier on in the race, before the race started. I thought, could Recon do it? After what you said, you was not feeling too good, but you loved the track so much, and you thought you've got pole. I even thought you've just done it, but then Sinclair just pipped you on the last bit. I bet you really want to get him now after all that, don't you? After,
Yes, for
uh,
sure, for sure.
but don't get me wrong, you two had a cracking ding dong battle with like yourself and Sinclair. Um, do you think this could go on for the rest of the season, or do you think there'll be a few shocks along the way?
Hopefully. I'm a clean driver, so I think I'm a clean driver. So if everyone is fair with me, then I will be fair with them, and we can have good battles. I've done it in the past, and like to do it in the future.
Yeah, definitely. Much respect for that one, Recon. I mean, I was just like, you just I didn't think that when Sinclair pitted, I thought you just had enough to get past, but he'd just done it on the last bit, which is causing, like the part where I thought you would have overtaken Sinclair when he was in the pits, but that could have been madness. But I do apologise for you any background noise, but yeah, it's just madness here, Recon. I'm gutted for you because I thought this is the race where you did an absolute drive. To be fair, and Sinclair,
Thanks.
I don't think anyone can catch Sinclair unless Honey Badger or Siege can stop him. But I don't know if anyone could on this one. But can Sinclair try and do that? I don't know. But well done to you, mate. You did a fantastic drive tonight for second place. I know second place is not what you wanted. I think the first place.
Yes,
I know it's it.
I wanted to get the win because I haven't got a win yet this season. I've been a bit unfortunate here and there, but in the end of the day, it's my own fault that I spin and I crash, and I need to pit, so I cannot give it them.
Yeah,
I had the pace, but I couldn't. I made a mistake, so
yeah.
it's my own fault. Yeah, thanks, man.
Uh, Good evening to Benfica. How you doing, mate? You alright? Ah, good. Before you carry on, mate, just make sure you got your loud voice to be shared. Is always on the party settings before we carry on. Just so that the guys can hear your voice as well. Before
Excuse
we.
me. Can
So
I? I need to go
yeah,
because
yeah, yeah. Carry
it's a
on,
bit
mate.
late. But
Yeah, yeah.
if thanks for commentating, man,
No
and
worries.
see you later, dude.
No worries, mate. I'll see you next week. All right. You take care of
I'll see
yourself,
you,
mate.
man.
See you
Take
later,
care.
mate. Take care. Um, Thank you to Recon who just joined the commentary stuff. But I'm just waiting for Benfica to make sure his loud voices to be shared. Is on. Cool. Um, what are your thoughts of the race tonight? mate, what are your thoughts of the race tonight?
In the beginning was not bad, not bad. My start
Yeah,
was actually good, but then the rain comes, and then Jesus, horrible race.
yeah. I don't know if did you add the setup for the dry setup at the start? Did you thought you might try and get
No,
to?
no,
Oh,
no.
okay. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I thought because some people like they would go for the dry setup just to try and get at least ahead quickly as possible before the rain kicks in.
Yes.
And but I thought that's what you did. But did you think? Well, considering what how many DNFs they've had tonight, to be fair, did you think your position at the time was the best that you could do, or did you think you should have done a little bit
Yeah,
better tonight?
it's the best. It's the best what I can give.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. And you did some good battles.
P5 was good for me.
Yeah.
I'm very, I'm very proud.
Oh, fair play, mate. You did a great drive, to be fair, considering what
Yeah.
happened with all the DNFs as well earlier on in
Yes.
the race as well. But like I said, was there any? I try to remember all the battles that you had, but I know you had some good battles with some people in the racing tonight. But
Yeah.
was there been any best moments you would say tonight with your best
Yeah.
moves?
Yeah.
Okay, fair dues, fair dues, fair dues. Like I said, Benfica, you did a great drive. I think is this your first race tonight? This one?
No,
No.
I
Okay.
raced last Friday.
Last Friday. Oh, okay. My bad. I do apologise. Like I said, I thought it was your first race. Sorry, my apologies. But
No,
it
it's
sorry. Carry on.
yeah, it's actually I'm very proud. What a nice drive.
Brilliant stuff, mate. And I hope you keep that run, like keep that momentum, consistency going as well. And one day, like I said, hopefully this season you might get in the top three tonight.
Yeah.
Well, not tonight, sorry, but you know what I mean. The rest of the season, sorry. Um, but yeah, well done for tonight, mate. You did a cracking job on game fifth.
Thanks, man.
Um,
Thanks.
but yeah, I'd like to say thank you to Benfica for joining me in the interview box. Same with Recon
No
as well.
problem. No problem.
Um, I'm just going to say my final thoughts. You can go if you want to, Benfica, no problem, or you can listen to me for my final thoughts. It's up to you, mate.
Yeah, I'm going. Listen.
Okay, nice one. My final thoughts of the race tonight. What a classic race tonight. This is absolutely immense stuff. It feels like 98 all over again in that situation where brilliant qualifying from Recon and from Sinclair. Brilliant stuff from the last, literally the last bit of the qualifying madness stuff. I thought Recon would have done it by going on the wet tyres. You have to wait and see what happened, but Sinclair just done it at the nick of time before the safety car. He was before he went behind the safety car. But before that, there was a madness of DNFs going on within the first 4 laps of the race, and it was all because of El Rouge, the most awkwardest turn up the hill as ever before. Madness, absolutely madness. And I'll tell you what, if whoever's doing no assists, they're an absolute legends if they did that to hold on for that one. Um, but yeah, good evening to Charlie. Says, can anyone see where I got a 5 second stop go? I have put it on my video. If once I finish this, mate, you can have a look at it at the end of at the end of this video. But yeah, like I said, brilliant drives. It went from 17 started to about 6 remaining. 6. And it's just madness. And like I said, Recon was devastated that he should have had the win. But like I said, if he doesn't make mistakes, he would have won it. But that's all part of race. If you don't get the consistency, you will lose out big time. Well done to Benfica, Charlie as well. Mays is my driver of the day tonight. My commentator's driver of the day for tonight because he's driven a brilliant race. Same with Charlie as well. But hopefully, Like I said, hopefully we'll get some more battles going on, and hopefully there'll be no big DNFs like I've seen for many, many years of racing and watching it as well. But also, well done to Sinclair for which I think could be closer to the top of the drivers' championship at the minute. But well done to them. Well done to the guys. They've done a magnificent race. It's like a classic all over again. But what do you do? I want to see some more TTFL racing leagues for every Friday. But like I said, I do my best to do with the commentary, and I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Much appreciated. If you got a like, make sure you like, subscribe. We'll be massively thankful for that. And always remember, always remember, stay classy. See you later, guys. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you next week on the TTFL Racing League. Draw a bit. Bye bye.